Good afternoon, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Lunch Break is sponsored by our friends at Fusillo Kia of Cape Coral. This afternoon, we'll tell you about U.S. health regulators announcing the approval of the first marijuana-derived medication, Harley Davidson catching some heat from the president after announcing they'll be headed overseas, and more. Today is Tuesday, June 26th, and this is the Lunch Break. U.S. health regulators on Monday approved the first prescription drug made from marijuana, a milestone that could spur more research into a drug that remains illegal under federal law, despite growing legalization for recreational and medical use. The FDA approved the medication called Epidiolex to treat two rare forms of epilepsy in patients 2 years and older. But it's not quite medical marijuana. The strawberry-flavored syrup is a purified form of a chemical ingredient found in the cannabis plant, but not one that gets users high. It's not yet clear why the ingredient called CBD reduces seizures in some people with epilepsy. It's essentially a pharmaceutical-grade version of CBD oil, which some parents already use to treat children with epilepsy. The FDA has previously approved synthetic versions of another cannabis ingredient for medical use, including severe weight loss in patients with HIV. The immediate impact of Monday's approval on these products is unclear, and industry supporters downplayed the impact of the FDA approval. But before sales of Epidiolex can begin, the DEA must formally reclassify CBD into a different category of drugs that have federal medical approval, and that decision is expected within the next few months. Production of Harley Davidson motorcycles sold in Europe will move from U.S. factories to facilities overseas as a consequence of the retaliatory tariffs the EU is imposing on American exports in an escalating trade war with the Trump administration. President Trump has used the iconic American motorcycle maker as an example of a U.S. business harmed by trade barriers in other countries, but Harley had warned that tariffs could negatively impact their sales. Trump tweeted Monday that he's surprised the Milwaukee-based company was the first to wave the white flag in the tariff dispute, though a Harley-Davidson spokesman said the company had nothing to say in response to Trump's tweet beyond its filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Harley-Davidson sold almost 40,000 motorcycles in the EU last year, its second largest market after the U.S. The impact on U.S. workers because of the company's decision was not immediately clear, but said in prepared remarks that the company maintains a strong commitment to U.S.-based manufacturing, which is valued by riders globally. Increased international production to alleviate the EU tariff burden is not the company's preference, but represents the only sustainable option. The company, already struggling with falling sales, said it will not raise its prices to avert an immediate and lasting detrimental impact on sales in Europe. A 9-year-old English bulldog was named the winner of the 2018 World's Ugliest Dog contest. Jaja won the title over the weekend at the Sonoma Marin Fairgrounds in Petaluma. The dog's owner, Megan Brainard of Minnesota, will receive $1,500 for Jaja's win. Dogs in the annual competition flaunt their imperfections. Some have hairless bodies while others have lolling tongues. The dogs and their handlers walk down a red carpet where the dogs are evaluated by a panel of judges. Other contestants included a blackhead-covered Chinese crested dachshund mix, a bulldog with excess wrinkly skin, and a Pekingese named Wild Thing. Last year's winner was a 125-pound gentle giant named Martha, a Neapolitan Mastiff with gas and a droopy face. Though I can't figure out why they're calling them ugly when I just see them as adorable and perfect. And that was a lunch break for today. I'm Bri Walling. For your twice daily news fix, head over to the Naples Herald YouTube channel and subscribe. Leave us a comment to let us know your thoughts on the news or what you'd like to hear about. The lunch break airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. right here at naplesherald.com. And don't forget to check out our morning report that also airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.